Here's another one today, guys. 2015 Toyota Tacoma. They said all the lights are on the dash. Oh, there we go. It's a 4.0. Let's do a code scan. Oh, look at that. Incorrect purge flow. Got a stall. Startability malfunction. Rough idle. I think it's odd how, like, oh, never mind. I thought they were all in the trans. Yeah, that was interesting, like how these show up in the trans too. Customer didn't say anything to me about it stalling. So let's go back. See, do we get any freeze frame data? It's the only thing that they give me freeze frame data for. So this should give us like our 5 frames. Let's see, can I put it up here? Oh wow. I think I saw this once before with a Toyota, where they give you it all like this, like an Excel sheet. Man, they give you a lot of data. So it was like subtracting quite a bit of fuel there. On bank 1. Misfires. None. This was at 54 miles an hour. I wish other manufacturers would give you something like this. It's not even commanding purge. See, purge 0. So engine speed was pretty consistent, around 1600 with 60 to, yeah, there's like a 20 RPM difference. And closed loop. What was our engine temperature? For some reason I didn't see engine temperature. Oh, there. Well, that's oil temperature. It says previous trip coolant temperature, so I don't know if that was this trip. This happened. It's 186, so it would have been warm. Battery voltage was good. Oh, there's coolant temp, 186. So this was definitely warm. I wonder, was this vehicle slowing down? They saw the calculated load was going down, and the load and the vehicle load and the mass airflow sensor was going down. So I'm guessing they were just going to throttle like a cruise. Yeah, that's what it looks like. So actually, you know what? I'll save that. I'll go back and then save it. I'll have it for later. We usually screenshot most of the fuel trims. I mean, not most of the fuel trims, I mean most of the freeze frame data for future use. What was that at? Oh, I've lost track. There we go. Now we'll have the freeze frame data forever. So let's see. Start this up, see what lights are on. I have a feeling it's going to be like traction control lights. The door closed. So it looks like traction control maintenance light. Seatbelt's probably from me. Put in gear, see what happens. Yes, that's probably what he was talking about. So our fuel trims look like they're canceling each other out. We have like a misfire counter. We don't even have misfires. So I guess I'll look up quick why those codes set. We'll go from there. So I was going through some repair information real quick, and it shows that the P1303 sets when the engine speed drops below 200 RPMs without the ignition switch being operated. And the engine had to run for more than 5 seconds. And then the 1604 is 500 or less. Well, the engine speed, oh, you see that the engine speed is 500 RPMs or more. The engine speed drops to 200 RPMs or less within 2 seconds. So they're pretty similar codes, and they're in the history, but they're only in the history of the transmission. See, we're in the transmission right now. They're in the history. So I thought that was kind of odd that they're not in the engine computer. Oh, now they're showing up there. They didn't the first time I went in there. Maybe that's just an issue with the scan tool. But I guess we'll go after testing this evap system, because I wonder if the evap system has a leak or something, and that's what's caused those other codes to set. So we'll go after the active one first. So guys, Toyota gives you an evap system check, automatic test, and a manual. The issue is the automatic test, you need between half and 9/10 of a tank is what it says to run a test. And look at that, we're just under half, so it won't let me run the test. So we'll have to do it manually. So you come in here, and we can do the graphic display, which is kind of cool. And now it's gonna put the tank at atmospheric pressure, which you can see here. Got like 0. So we'll go to the next one. And here it's gonna pull a vacuum, I believe. Yeah, vacuum pump's on. Actually, this one, it doesn't pull a full vacuum because it doesn't have the evap vent valve on. Oh yeah, it's 20 thousandths of an inch. And this will stay pretty consistent like this the whole time. Then we go to the next one. Next one will pull the vacuum on the tank. A big vacuum. So you're going to see this start dropping right off. And so is the vapor pressure. Takes a while to pull any decent vacuum. Like right now, I think we're probably around like what, 0.5 inches of water, because this is in millimeters HG. Milliliters of water. I believe like -30 is like -2 inches of water, or inches of mercury. What is it? So it would be -2 inches of mercury, I believe, is around like -30 or so. I guess if you did this a lot, you'd know exactly if you have a problem right away, but since I don't get too many new Toyotas in, I have no idea what looks normal for these. But what we do know is the leak detection pump's working. The vent valve is working so far. And our pressure sensors are working. We don't know if they're working right, but they are working. Okay, so now we'll go on to the next spot. It's probably enough. I have no idea how deep of a vacuum it'll pull. Now we'll see if the purge valve's working. You can see our pressures are returning more towards atmosphere. It seems like our lines are all connected because it's a nice curve. It's not an instant full vacuum to atmosphere. Guess I'll continue. And then it's a repeat 20 thousandths of an inch. And then we got released atmosphere, which happened really quickly. So our vent valve is working because the vacuum pump's off. So it appears that everything is functioning. I guess now the only thing to do is to seal the system, check it with my smoke machine. In the scan tool, commanded the vent valve. Commanded the vent valve on so that it closed the system up since I'm going in through the purge line. This is the purge valve, so I just slid the hose off and connected there, and we're at 28. That's in thousandths of an inch. So we have a leak somewhere. So I'm gonna go underneath and I'll see if I find smoke coming out somewhere. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's leaking out here. You probably can't see it. Oh, there you go. You can see a little bit if you look at the paint. Yeah, so we're leaking out the gas cap. So I still have the smoke machine hooked up. I don't know if you guys can see it, but bottom part of that filler neck, where you see those holes, there's smoke that comes out. It might be a little too windy to see. But right in the middle of the camera, I'll see smoke come out. Maybe it's the lighting. It may just be all coming up by the cab now, but it was coming out the bottom there. So I'm wondering if the vent valve is partially stuck open. I'm going to go back and pinch off the vent valve and see if I can pinch off the vent valve and see if that number drops. Because right now we're at 24,000. Might not show up. So guys, here's a diagram of the tank assembly. Let's see if I can get a bigger one here for you. No, they're not going to really help. But anyway, here's the charcoal canister right here. And here's the clean air port that goes up to the filler neck. And like right here, let's see, it's number 7 airport. So I pinched it off. Let's see, and you can see we no longer have a leak. Now, if I take this off, I'll loosen this up a little bit. See, now we have a leak. And this will go up to 20 thousandths or so. I'll let it stabilize. Where you guys go? We're at 28, 27. Now I'll pinch it off. It instantly drops down, and it'll stay down. So guys, I just want to add this on here. I was pricing out the charcoal canister vent valve, and they don't sell the vent valve by itself for this style charcoal canister. You have to buy the whole charcoal canister, and aftermarket it's like $1,000 my cost. They had 2 different style charcoal canisters for this truck, and the other one you can get the charcoal canister without the valve, but they don't sell the valves for either style. I called like 5 different parts stores, and Toyota's closed, so I couldn't call Toyota. So I don't know if the customer is going to fix this or not. If they do, I'll put a part 2 with the fix, and I'll also be testing the charcoal canister, I guess like outside the vehicle, or I'll drop it down to test it better, just to confirm before I order a $1,000 part for it. So I'll see you guys later.